Hey everyone on YouTube. I am in the process of driving home and I was inspired to do a video because I am put in a situation right now. Excuse my head. I know every time I come over here, on here my head is a mess. I'm going to fix it, I promise. Anyhow, um I was inspired by to do this video because I have seen myself in a different light that I never thought that I would see myself in life. I am 42 years old. I have two kids, 9 and 9 months. I am married. I have been married for 19 years, and I've been with my husband for 24 years. And in all that time, we have worked together to make I missed my exit. Darn it. We have worked together to make a better life for me and my kids, or for us and our kids. And before we had our kids, I raised my brothers. My brothers lived with me most of their life, most of my adult life. However, so I'm saying all this to say that when I was growing up, I was always told to make a living for yourself. You may not always do what you want to do, but you always have to do something to be able to take care of your family, right? So I've always lived by that method. I'm gonna go to school and I'm gonna become a nurse. Um oh well, right now, we're gonna take a time off and maybe I'll take a class in doing X, Y, and Z, or whatever the case may be. And or work a job and you want to become passionate about that job, so you'll work that job, because of the fact that you need that money and you think that that's what you really want to do at that point. And I'm saying this because I've never seen myself as an entrepreneur, never put myself in the space of being an entrepreneur or working for myself. Never thought about it in that light. I always thought I was going to always work for somebody because that's how I was raised. I was raised whereas, you get a job, you work that job, you retire from that job, or you work throughout life. You may work several jobs and retire from that job or whatever job that you're working at that moment, but never seeing myself as working for myself. Now, there's a lot of things that has happened in my life within this last year. I have gotten pregnant. I've had a baby, and I had a horrible pregnancy. I love my kid dearly and wanted my child immensely, but my pregnancy itself, um, it was not, it was not fun. It was definitely memorable, but not for all the right reasons. I was stressed my whole pregnancy. But however, toward the end of my pregnancy, around Christmas time, well, right before New Year's, my husband got sick with the flu and got so sick to the point he almost passed, or could have passed. I'm gonna rephrase that. He was really sick, and then after he healed from that, or gotten better from that, we're gonna say about 8 weeks later, all this stuff with COVID started, and then he caught COVID. He had the coronavirus. Actually, we both did. And at the time, we were in a financial situation. So we were living with my grandmother um, in this little bitty room. I had two kids. I had a newborn baby, and I had my 9-year old. And we all living in this little bitty room, and um, we're all sick. Well, not all. My kids didn't get sick. Thank you, Lord. My kids didn't get sick from corona. Not that I know of. If they did, they showed no symptoms. But my husband was really, really sick, and he never went to the hospital because at the time, the way we were feeling was like, if you go into the hospital, you ain't coming out. So, he fought through that. He didn't have any respiratory issues that we knew of, so we just uh, dealt with it as it came, as we needed to. Oh shit. Um, so we thought about it, we dealt with it as how we needed to deal with it or whatever. But I was sitting down and I was just thinking, and I was talking to my husband about it just a few minutes ago, and I was just saying that I have been put in a situation whereas I'm actually going to end up working for myself, and I may even be getting ready to start a business. And I was kind of forced into it. I like the force, don't get me wrong, but I was kind of forced into it um, due to the fact that we have kids, and I was just trying to find different ways to still be able to be a mother to my kids and be able to be home with my children and still bring in some income. And I was like, I never saw myself in this situation because I wasn't raised this way. And I watched so many kids, and I call them kids because they're younger than me, but they're like young adults that I used to work with when I used to be a banquet server. And these kids were working part time or on call, and I was working a full time job with with the banquet service with the hotel because of the fact that I needed the money. Now the money was good when it was good. It was bad when it was bad. But these kids were working multiple jobs, um, living a free life, doing what they wanted to do, how they wanted to do it, and they probably were making more money than I was, working a full time job every single day. And they were able to have the freedom and have the life that they wanted to have. And I was looking for the exact same thing because I had kids. And I wanted to be home with my kid, but still be able to make some money at the same time. And these different ventures that I'm getting ready to you know embark upon now actually is going to give me that freedom. And I never saw myself. It's so weird to me to the point that I'm scared because I've never had to rely on me to take care of me in the sense of just having the confidence to to do this. Um and that's something that I really lack, like a lot of, is confidence because I'm always afraid of something. It may be the best thing in the world for me, but I can find a thousand ways, a thousand reasons on why it's not a good idea for me to do it. And now I'm kind of forced into relying on me to take care of me instead of relying on a company or a job to take care of me and my family. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm afraid. I'm really scared, like really scared. But on the same token, I'm really happy because it's like if it doesn't work, if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, and I have to go back to what I know. But if it does work, the income potential is enormous, and having a better life for my family is astronomical. It's like it's weird. It's a real weird feeling for me to be able to work for myself because I've never, like I said, I've never seen myself in that light. I mean, I wanted different things. Like I want independency. I want to be able to go places and do things and not have to call somebody and say my child's sick and I need to take the day off, or put in a request to go to work to get off, and I may not get it because it's the busy season, and my personal life has no bearings on my job or how they decide to work with me. So far as me and my family, it's all work and no play, and you play when they don't have any work, type of situation. So it's like I'm so I'm excited, I'm scared, but I can't wait to see the outcome. I really can't. It's like 2020 was a blessing and it was also a curse because, all this stuff is going on. And I feel sorry for everybody who've been sick or who have lost a loved one or whatever the case may be in this situation because nobody wants that to happen to anybody. But then on the same token, for some people, it has been a real blessing in the sense of opening our eyes to see that there's more out here in this world that you can do to be able to support yourself and your family. And it's not always depending on an employer. You see what it's different. So I was really inspired to do this video just for my thoughts and feelings today. Um, I needed to do a video because I want to be consistent with my videos, but I really needed to do this video, and I was like, I wasn't going to get on camera because my head looks a mess. Um, but I feel like I needed to share that with you all. I don't know if it's going to reach somebody else and help them, or it was just something that I needed to share to get off my chest for my own personal reasonings or reasoning reasons. However, you know what I'm trying to say. So thank y'all for listening, who all have watched, who all will view. Thank you for my new subscribers. I've noticed I've been at 105 subscribers forever, and now I have 108. So my, what, 3 extra subscribers. Thank you so much for being my subscribers and subscribing to my channel. I'm really trying to grow my channel into something positive and uplifting, but also sharing my life and my stories. Um, Hopefully being held accountable by some people on YouTube for the things that I choose to do so far as like weight loss and my diet, and or not even having someone else hold me accountable, but just using these videos to hold myself accountable for the things that I choose to put out here into this world so far as content and my own personal life. Um, so thank you for my 3 new subscribers. Thank you for everybody who viewed the video with me and my kid up late with my baby. So please like, rate, and subscribe these videos. Leave me a comment if need be. Ask questions. Anything you want to know about me, I am an open book. I'm willing to share. Thanks again. I'm about to get off this video. I'm getting ready to pull up to my daughter's school. And y'all have a blessed day.